Hello. Good morning. A little bit slow on the game, but it's fine. Good morning, unconformed. Oh, I hope you are having a good morning. 10,000? No, I do not have 10,000 soul. Although, actually, that's fine. I can use this money for upgrading shit. Okay. Magic resistance. Fire resistance. I think this is highest stability. Actually, these would be higher stability, but I don't have the strength for them. Oh, interesting. The reinforced armor only pulls from what you currently have equipped. Oh, no, wait, no. I just don't have anything that... Oh, wait. Armor? Okay, no, this stuff is reinforceable, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's not. That would be really weird. Oh, no, okay, you just actually can't reinforce this shit. Good morning, Kamikaze. I am just... I threw some Twinkling Titanite at some of my shit just to get it maxed out. Because this is the quote-unquote final door. Which sounds very much like a point of no return. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the plus 15 behind. Because the lightning is just a direct upgrade. So unless there is something that just actively gets healed by lightning, there is no reason to have both. Okay, so lightning. And then 76. Do you think there'll be a final boss? Probably? I would be, given the kind of game this is, I would be very surprised if there was not a final boss. And technically, well, I mean, technically, I know there is at least one boss I have not found because the giant blacksmith had the 2 boss weapons for the Tin Banishment Catalyst. One of them was Gwendolyn, and one of them is a name I can't remember. So I think there's at least one boss I have not encountered, but they might be a secret boss. Okay, so 85 times 0.25. Okay, I have an equip load capacity of 21.25. So I can have my magic shield in the offhand, or my fire shield. So if I go into the boss, see what kinds of attacks they have, and then I can choose after. Although, who knows, maybe this isn't a boss. Maybe it's an entire new section of the map, and I have to make it to the boss. Okay, I think... Okay, rings... Stamina ring... Actually... I'm gonna go... Do you remember how much the other stone plate rings cost? Because I can go and buy them if I can afford them. I'll go ahead and kill these guys while you pull up that number. $15,000 each. Yeesh. It is magic and thunder. Okay, I will go ahead and grind up to get the Thunderstone plate ring. Because electricity seems to be much more dangerous than magic. Namely because it has, from what it feels like, it has like much higher poise breakthrough. And it can like stun and shock you and shit. And I also don't have a shield that's really high. Like, I have a 90% magic reduction shield. I think my highest electricity reduction is not anywhere near that. So I think it would probably be a better use of my soul in order to... Actually, wait, no. I'll go ahead and use the soul of Kalog. And maybe Iron Golem. Because these don't give me a boss shield. And I can always just see what they give me on different playthroughs. Okay, so Kalog and Iron Golem are early game-ish. So I can potentially just get those back easily enough on New Game Plus. Or even just a different save file. Okay, now I can just buy both. I really like how so many things in this game are multi-purpose. Like, they don't just have the one intended utility, and then everything else is like, oh, you can't use that? Get fucked. Like, the boss souls have the weapons and the soul. The Firekeeper souls, you can use it for humanity or upgrading your Estus. It's pretty cool. Only the key items have just one utility? Yeah, I suppose that's fair. And the embers. Yeah. When the embers were, like, giving you the option to not give it to the person, I was originally thinking that would be because, like, there was multiple people you could give the embers to. So depending on which blacksmith you gave the ember to, the quality of your upgrade would change. I think that would be interesting, although I'm not sure if it would be good interesting. Because, like, that would be good, like, something good to figure out through subsequent playthroughs. But also just not
there you go, another
getting the best upgrade because of lack of game knowledge. I could see some people being upset about that. But I suppose, like, multiple choice and exploration is kind of the entire point of this genre. And for the Dark Ember specifically, the description said no living person knows how it works. I thought that was a hint for either the skeleton blacksmith or maybe even the giant blacksmith. But no, I guess Andre of Astoria is just so badass, they can just figure shit out. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have not done. Okay, let's just go ahead and pull up my notes. Okay, so there's this puzzle, maxing out the various covenants, possibly unique boss drops, Gwendolyn, but that's for a different file. Boss souls, prompt, big ass door. Okay. Hydra. Ooh, I could upgrade a crystal weapon. I think I might have a crystal weapon, unless I threw it away. Although I probably don't have enough soul now. No, I threw away all my crystal shit. Okay. Okay. Do. Do you have the crystal ember? Yeah, I did give that to the giant blacksmith, although I don't have anything that's currently plus 10, which I presume I need. Okay, is there any rings that I know about that I don't have? Yo, giving the final boss curse would be so mean. That would also be really funny. Calling that room Seth's bedroom. Well, I mean, what is this, like, intended to be? Because that definitely feels like they were kind of just chilling, and then we busted in, and then they were like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Tiny Being's ring, I kinda don't care about. I'll take that. That. Level's ring probably isn't gonna do anything for me. All the defense ups. I don't think I want to like try and rely on these. I guess I'll grab that. I'm never using the blue tier stone. The Seance rings irrelevant because I can't use magic. These irrelevant because I can't use magic. Shields are not thrust. Bows are not shields. Shields, the only critical hits I believe is the plunge. I mean, unless a backstab and like a ricochet still counts as a critical, even if you can't get the parry animation. Loss of weapon. I wonder if this actually affects like things like Nito's grapple. That would be interesting. I don't think I particularly care about any of the armor. Other than I will take the Mask of the Mother. Being able to just have an extra 100 health is kind of nice. I would love it if the bag, if the sack had like special utility. Because it's down here with all of the fancy helmets. But it could also just be for funnies. Thank you. Okay, none of that shit has lit up. Unless this right here is the fake out, and that massive door is the final door, and it's just gonna open up behind me. That would be funny. Okay. All for souls. I heard the grinding of the door opening before the cutscene started. Or, well, something made a sound. We are now making new ground. Also, I like that the fucking Lord Vessel is just a maxed out bonfire, giving me 20 Estus. Oh, bullshit? Okay, I can't lock on. I can't hurt you. Unless maybe I need to be cursed to hurt you, because you might count as ghosts. Kiln of the First Flame. Yo, new content. It feels good. Yep, I see you. I'm actually not expecting like any corpses with items in here. Because one, the door was sealed, and two, well, Mainly because the door was sealed. Like, I'm the first chosen one to actually make it this far. Okay. Are you a Black Knight? You look like you're a Black Knight. I emoted this area from the Black Knight list. Fair. Can I have your shield? No, I don't want your fucking red Titanite chunk. I want your shield. It is... It is, like, annoyingly dark in here. Like, not dark enough that I can't see what's going on, but, like, I have to actually, like, focus. Somewhat. To, like, differentiate some shit. This is definitely ash that we're walking on. I really hope this area does not have the Great Hollow problem. Where the... Oh, there are corpses. Where the ground is, like, super slippery. Oh, okay, worth a shot. Okay, well, this... I guess this is the best farming area for the chunks. Oh. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Helm of the Black Knights who haunt Lordran. The knights followed Lord Gwyn when he departed to link the fire, but they were burned to ashes in the newly kindled flame, wandering the world as disembodied spirits ever after. Fair enough, fair enough. That is a valid place to place the Black Knight armor. Although, actually, I was gonna say, yeah, that's actually pretty good armor. Fire sword. Oh, we have a mist gate. Hello. Okay. 327 per spin cycle. And they're actually getting stun locked. Okay, let's swap this out for Divine. See if that does more than 327. Okay, that got blocked by the shield partially. No. That is less than 327. Let's try fire. Although, the Black Knight shield is resistant to fire, so I'm guessing this is going to do jack shit to them. Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Okay, well, I'm swapping back to lightning. Okay, decent damage, decent damage. Although I'm also doing pretty decent damage. No, definitely not first try. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes an unfortunate amount of sense. Okay, but it's gonna be faster because I'm not tiptoeing this time. Well, I mean, yes, I am tiptoeing because there's still shit to explore. Okay, this looks vast, but it seems to be more or less a straight line. Oh, actually not bad. Slightly less than the lightning. Okay. I'm gonna actually swap this for the, Please don't accidentally equip the Fap Ring. I'm gonna swap that for that, just in case one of them decides to drop their shield. You don't want to accidentally Fap when you're not ready. Although this does seem to be a decently high drop rate for the chunks. Although I have only seen chunk and red chunk. But that could just be poor luck. So, what do you guys think? Do you think I'm going to be able to beat the boss in 4 hours? Who knows? Maybe there's like 5 phases. He's a pretty easy boss. Well, that's lame. Also, you can't confirm that. You could be lying to me. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I love that the spin cycle counts as a shield. Well, I mean, it is a shield. Okay. I was hoping that there would be like a path over there or something. Although I still have not found the Thorns armor. I think that's the only armor set that I know exists that I have not found. Other than like stuff like Big Hat's hat. Now I get why Great Sword written have red. They drop red chunks here. Oh, on the wiki? Makes sense, makes sense. Because this would be the easiest place to test that information. Without just creating a new save file. Although, if I was, like, writing up the loot tables for, like, a wiki or something, I would just go to the modding community and be like, hey, can you just look at the code? Oh, I got turned around. Man, everything here looks like it's made out of, like, really old copper. Like, it's been oxidized to absolute shit. There we go. Okay. 95% fire resistance. Although it does put me over my weight limit. By a lot. But if I unequip both shields, can I... Okay, if I unequip both shields... A kiln is a high temperature oven used to smelt ores. Yeah, but usually a kiln is made out of, like, stone or something. Okay, how much twinkling do I have? 3? Ugh. Although I... Wait, 62 stability. 76. Okay, yeah, the Silver Knight Shield has higher stability. I think pre-upgrading as well. Oh, damn, that was a strong attack. Note to okay, all of his attacks are strong. Fuck. He is hitting a lot harder than he was last time. Oh? Okay, I thought just standing in his sword was hurting me. Put that away. Actually, this is the last guy, so maybe I do equip this health, stamina, and equip load. I mean, that's kind of what I need. Okay, well, I no longer need that. Fireplate. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I wanted to check to see if it had a prompt. Okay. So you're probably not going to accidentally unequip that. Oh, that's still... You got monkey brain, press confirm. True. Okay, well, at least you're able to farm all of the Black Knight shit. That's cool. Okay, I can't have all of these equipped. I need to be, like, under 25 weight. I guess it... Okay, so 66. This has 10 more % fire reduction, but this has fucking 4 more stability. Okay, I guess we're gonna be rocking the shirt that's 2 sizes too large, so it turned into your nightgown. Okay, yeah, these guys aren't an issue. It's just a long-ass run back. Well, not long-ass, but decently long. It's the Dark Souls music track. Everyone knows it and uses it in memes. I mean, it's good music. Oh. Although I'm kind of only half hearing it. Oh, hey, Kamikaze. One thing that I was thinking about, the exclamation mark shush command, do you think I should just change that to exclamation mark like S? Or like just something that's a single letter, so it's even faster for you to type it in? That's a good idea. Okay. After I die, I'll go ahead and update that. Okay, I need to see what a full... Oh, okay. Okay, so exclamation mark shush. And then I will also just make that be only for mods. Okay, so the shush command is now just exclamation mark S and nothing else. Unless you think, like, there would be something better. Because S is right next to exclamation mark. But then enter is on the other side of the keyboard. Q. Oh, Q for quiet? Yeah, sure, I can go ahead and do that. Okay, so exclamation mark Q. Those two are right next to each other. Not really much I can do about enter being on the other side of the keyboard, though. I mean, unless we wanted to make it like an arbitrary command. That's just like dash left bracket. Something that's not going to naturally come up in conversation. My phone auto... Quiet? That's interesting because quiet's an actual word. Maybe I misspelled it? Maybe. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so this portion is just... Okay, don't take any turns, you just run across. I am grateful that the Black Knight's swing animation does not extend all the way behind them, so I am able to just run past them. These guys aren't an actual threat. I imagine they were just placed here for materials and lore. Oh, okay, that guy can hit me. Okay, 228. $228 for a full cycle on electric. Fuck. Okay, we are once again being reminded that boss runbacks are bullshit. And it's kind of ruining the charm of the final area of the game. Ignore the part where I'm not wearing pants. I could have more defense. Oh no, I didn't have any expectations about whether there would or would not be a run back. I'm just stating my dislike of them. Because they are horrible game design. Okay, 2 big hit. 3, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1. Fuck off! Okay, Flame Plate means jack shit if he can just fucking combo you into infinity. But I'm not... Okay, yes, I am raging, but also that's bullshit. Again, ignore the part where I'm not wearing any pants. And clearly not playing the game as intended. Okay, I'm going to burn a few runbacks, just intentionally testing the different elemental types to see which of my shields does the most damage. But I also I have fucking maxed out stamina plus the Ring of Fab, and he's just nuking all of my stamina with a single attack combo. That's a tad ridiculous. You know, maybe I should swap to a higher stability shield. And just, like, I have enough health, so maybe I just take the fire damage. Okay, 243 from magic. Okay, dodge rolling is much better than using a shield. It'd be really anti-like if you could block all the attacks. No, that's called... Oh, hey, I have the strongest equipment in the game, and I'm being rewarded for it. And the repercussion is you're taking some stamina and some damage. Also, it looks like it just doesn't matter at all. Because you're not supposed to block his attacks, you're supposed to guard them. I mean, you're supposed to dodge roll. Okay, I'm rewinding to see how much damage that did. I can't remember. Jesus, fuck, what is this resolution? Okay, I don't know if it's all the particles or whatnot, but the game looks like absolute dog shit. You have been saying how shields are crazy, surprised they weren't 3K. Found like compliments that idea. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna since it seems like Twitch's connection might be like better and the holidays are gone, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from stream, change the output resolution back up to 1080 and see if that is stable. So I will be right back. Okay, I should be back. Does the game visual look better? I increased it to 1080p. I thought that was my net going to shit. Okay. I think it looks a little bit better, but bitrate is still set to 3000, where the technical maximum is 6000, so I will change that. Okay, apply. Okay, so now we're at 1080p, 60 FPS, 6000 bandwidth. I think I think that looks a little bit better. It looks pretty. It looked good on Twitch's end. It definitely looks better than it was before. Hoping the internet gods let you beat the game today. Yeah, same. Okay. Oh, first, fucking paused. Oh, okay. I got distracted by the resolution being absolute dog shit, and so I forgot to write down how much damage this did. But like just to like confirm, like it does look better than it did before. I mean, it should. I objectively increased the resolution, but I just want to double check. It does? Okay. That's good. Pretty nice. An attractive long health bar. Yes. And like all attractive long things, it is full of red. Although it is good to know that there is like a maximum stamina. Okay, that was only 2 hits. Damn, that has to be like fucking like not even 10 frames of animation. I wonder if the guy who lives inside a kiln is resistant to fire. Which way to heal him? I do appreciate that they spawn on the other side of the arena. It gives me time to do shit. Okay, well, if I'm not fucking using my shield... The weed shield has made its legendary return. Hey, Kamikaze, if I recall, you primarily watch on mobile. Typing exclamation mark on mobile is typically slow from what I recall. Would there be a different prefix that would work better? Specifically for the shush command. Oh, damn. He's taking decent damage from fire. That's surprising. And did I just fucking poise break that guy? Lord of Cinder my ass. Idea. Maximum stamina. Maximum stamina. Although, actually, for the spin attack, I'm pretty sure I've already tested this. The two-hand does not affect it. Okay, 324. Yeah, the two-hand does not affect the spin. I think that's still fine for roll. Okay. You know, I think I'm fine with the two-hand not increasing the damage on the spin attack. Because the spin attack is already so broken, it doesn't need that extra little help. I also changed the shush command to be mods only, because it was originally made so that the users could moderate each other. But now that I have proper mods, I don't think that's going to be necessary. Kind of weird that Gwyn is weak to fire, just like it's weird that Titanite demons are weak to... I think it makes sense that Titanite demons are weak to lightning, because it has been a running theme in the game that you don't mix electricity with metal, and they are basically living metal. So I think that makes sense, but the quote-unquote Lord of Cinder being weak to fire makes absolutely no sense. Because, like, the giant blacksmith did also explicitly have a wooden hammer because they work with electricity. I think they made the attack just fast enough that it makes it back to you before you're allowed to put your shield up. So if you do happen to get poise broke, you're just fucked. You know, I think it would be cool. I mean, I can't test it right now, but like, if those guys can actually be hurt if you curse yourself. Nope. Don't jump off the ledge. That ledge leads to you die zone. Okay, it would actually be really funny if, Really? Oh, I thought they just... Okay, they are looping. It would be funny if some players saw them walking and thought, oh, I should follow them. And then they fell off. I mean, like, I just jumped off intentionally, but it would be funny if that got someone. I think it's kind of wild that 2 spin cycles is enough to poise break. But then again, it's kind of wild that I'm allowed to poise break at all. Oh, fuck you. Okay, for the shot. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. I think I regret equipping this. I mean, it gives me some extra health. I'm not sure, but I think with your healing, he's hard-coded to use the stab move. That would be very odd. Well, I mean, yes, of course he's gonna punish your heals. That's called fighting you. I think it would be odd if he was hard-coded to use a very specific attack. Hey, Kamikaze, do you know if the Mask of the Mother and the Ring of the Fap are multiplicative, or if they're additive? Maybe even Tiny Being's ring as well. I would assume multiplicative, because other things are multiplicative. Okay. Oh, fuck off. You know, if I did not care about the death tracker being accurate, I would absolutely just save the game outside the arena and then just reload my save every time I died. Yeah, they do look pretty cool. They better drop their sword. Not that I can use it. Yeah, I just run through my stamina just so fast. Like, blocking anything takes so much fucking stamina. And I already have maximum stamina. Not maximum regen, but maximum stamina itself. I mean, like, unless the level ups was just diminishing return and not actually the limit. Oh, okay, I can just run straight through that. Making the attack be a shield as well makes it so that you deplete even more stamina if you block while you hide. True. I hadn't considered that. Yeah, no, if he does send an attack out while the spin cycle is in effect, that drains stamina because it's blocking. I actually think the spin cycle has 100% physical negation. Because I'm pretty sure if something attacks while I'm spinning, it drains the stamina as if it was blocking, but I don't take damage. Fuck you. How does the stream look? We just got a lag spike, I think. Lagging a bit. Yeah, it looks like we're... Yeah. Event spikers? I wonder if that's because of the higher bandwidth. It lowers latency for some reason. Like, because it takes more processing power to actually send the entire stream. I don't know. I can check stream settings after I die next. I might be able to tweak the latency. File settings. Stream. Output. Advanced. Oh, okay, stream delay. Okay, well, I mean, I don't have stream delay enabled. So that should just be minimum. Yeah, I think blocking the attacks is not the best decision. I think we're back. It's stabilized. Stabilized, how you mean? Oh, okay, lower latency. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, starting to think that the bite rings are not going to be needed here. I mean, thank you. Thank you for the soul. Fuck's sake. This dude has like 3x. Like, really their only issue is how much damage they deal. Because they have the quadruple hit, they have, I think they have a two-handed double hit, they have a stab, they have the grab. You get too far away, they can jump at you. We good? It looks good on my end. But I was looking away, so maybe it just stabilized fast. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the bandwidth back to 3000, which, from what people tell me, should still be sufficient for 1080p. It's just 6000. If you can hold 6000, it's guaranteed to be sufficient. So 3000 should, in theory, work. Let me know if the visual or audio quality reduces, because I would be curious to see if bandwidth affects that. I have an idea. Depending on how long the parry animation lasts, I might be able to just knock their sword away, shove the blender into their face, and then just do that a few times. I'm gonna bet your ass that I'm gonna punish that grab. Oh, get obliterated. Kamikaze, you need to stop saying GG before the boss is actually dead. Because you're gonna jinx it. That's the first time I did that. No, you've done it on other bosses as well. I mean, granted, it was times that I did win, but you technically said GG before the boss was dead. I think it also happened a couple times on ONS. Oi, don't stab me in the back. And I'm meaning that as a lighthearted criticism, not an aggressive thing. Or I guess maybe that's just a personal preference thing. Something like I don't understand. So not an attack on you personally. What? No. The meta is to never get hit at all. The meta is also for me to learn to take a compliment, but the world may never know if that will happen. Dude, how the fuck are you so fast? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I guess I'm going back down to 720p. Okay, I will be right back. I guess we have to go back down to 720p, like plebeians. Okay. Hopefully that fixes the issue. We good? Are we connected? Okay, yeah, I am connected. Kamikaze, are we back? I am waiting on confirmation before I resume the death loop. Test? Okay, I see your comment. Okay, I have dropped the stream back down to 720p. Because it seems we are not allowed to have nice things. 5-second delay though? 5-second delay is fine. We've just been spoiled by the 2 to 3 second delay. Yeah, like, for me, like, anything less than 10 seconds is acceptable. Less than 5 seconds is preferred. Okay, that... I don't think that should have hit me. I know, I know. There was a lag spike. How we doing? I'm starting to get upset at the lag. It seems to be very intermittent. Die. Now for phase 2. Oh, okay. He did not give me his shit. Yeah, I think that guy's easier to parry than the Lance Silver Knights. Also, I love that they give you this big-ass arena. No, I don't want to link the fire. Not just yet. I want to explore. Oh. Oh, I thought there was a back door. Thank you. Okay. My leathery hands. Mother knows best. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of fire. To link the fire, reach to link the fire ending. Ooh, multiple endings. Nice. Makes sense. Oh, interesting. For the first time ever, the game audio is continuing after I tab out of the game. Nice. 29.7% of players have that ending. Even though I know your opinion of the game. My review of the game, I greatly dislike the boss runbacks. The instant kill attacks are annoying. Quote-unquote instant kill. But they are really only as bad as they are because of the runbacks. But all in all, I think I would give the game like a fucking like high 8 or 9 out of 10. Like, this is nearly perfect. At least for what it's going for, it's nearly perfect. Obviously, depending on what genre you are, could change what perfect means. So, like, a really satisfying, like platformer collectathon, you could have a perfect in that genre, but it's a completely different game than this. Okay, now I need to wait for the list of voice actors to appear so I can read the names of the characters I haven't found yet so I can get spoiled by the credits. You gave Talos 2 higher marks than this? I think you gave it like a 9.5. Yeah, I think in their respective categories, I think I would say Talos 2 does rank higher than this. Just because Talos 2 is also absolutely insane, but its negative marks were less negative than the runbacks in this game. Like, I think the biggest negative for Talos 2 was just the lack of convenient fast travel and fast forward to make navigation faster. And into the fact that they had fast travel, but It was implemented poorly. Oh, there's the cast. That's actually a pretty small list of characters, but I suppose that makes sense. Trusty patches. Well, I mean, they are consistent. You can trust them to fuck you in the ass. Just probably not in the way that you want it to happen. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
This sounds like the same text.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Okay, I keep some of my shit.
This is your fate.
Is that Oscar? It feels like that's like similar armor at least. It's supposed to be? Okay. Okay, so... Oh. Oh. Okay. Soul of the Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight and Cinder, who linked to the first flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as cinder for the first flame. But even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed. Ooh. Oh, okay, okay, makes sense. Keep the bottomless box. Oh, you also keep the master key. Okay, you keep all your other shit. Oh, well, I mean, I gotta. Okay, first things first. Take this the fuck off. I gotta. 20,000? Really? That's bullshit. That's super lame. I thought it was going to give me, like, some sort of stat bonus. It said contains an incredible power. I guess I was supposed to use it to make a boss weapon, but bleh. all this shit. Everything in the box as well. Okay. Oh, okay, so you still don't get level ups until you leave. What? I didn't scoff at the boss weapon. I was scoffing at consuming it only giving you 20,000 souls. Okay, I don't remember what I said then. Demon's Great Hammer. Demon weapon built from the stone arch trees, used by lesser demons at North Undead Asylum. This hammer is imbued with no special power, but can merrily beat foes to a pulp, providing you have the strength to wield it. Okay, that's cool. Hopefully I don't die. I sure would hate to lose this 102,000 souls. Yo, what if I was actually supposed to give the Lord's soul to fucking the birds? Excuse me. I was blocking that with the Silver Knight shield. No.
Yes, I see. Perhaps I was too hopeful. Please, leave me be. I have not long to live, and I may harm you after death. Now, go. Please, I have now.
Yeah, it seems like it's, like, spiking. Occasionally. Can we fucking not? You are fucking level 1 Goombas. You are not allowed to be as annoying as the final boss. Also, interesting that the lag command worked when you used capitals. Oh, well, I guess it's not case sensitive. So that makes sense. Okay, well, the only difference that I, like, already know about for New Game Plus is that rats have an increased drop rate for humanity. You know, probably shouldn't be skipping cutscenes. I don't know if they're going to be different. I say as I skip all of the cutscenes. Okay, well, that's shield only done. I mean, I'm probably going to keep using this shield because it's so strong. Will you make the video? I have, like... I would prefer to be recording locally just so that the game... so that the video quality of the game is in 1080p. Because if I were to do that right now, I would have to go and download the stream VODs and then crop out the small game window. So it's already going to be reduced because it's 720p, but then the game window itself is even smaller. So then when I upscale that back out to the full screen, it would just be incredibly low resolution. I think what I'm going to do is I think just play a game and just finish that out. And then when I'm ready to do like another challenge run, I think I will do no soul but record it properly. And then do shield only again just for fun. Because shield only isn't very hard. No soul shield only. I'm good because that's going to boil down to fucking, hey, you're only allowed to use the Hollow Soldier shield for the entire game. Because you can't repair shit. Basically, God, what are you talking about? I'm no different than when I, like, went into Lord Gwyn's place. It's just that this shield is absolutely busted, and I haven't been dealing with the starter area enemies in a while. So if I'm a god, quote-unquote, now, a god for the first 50%. Yeah, until they get a hit in like that. He just did half of my health. And I have the Mask of the Mother equipped. Wait a minute. Yo? New Game Plus allows you infinite Estus upgrades. Although it probably has diminishing return. However, I also, when I do actually, quote-unquote, properly do shield only, I do want to do the bonus challenge. So I need to actually note where all of the shields in the game are. So I need to actually know where all of the shields in the game are. Oh wait, how about you piss off? Man, that thing was that skull is spinning fast. Oh no, wait, that's a pelvis. I'm hoping one of these guys will drop the red and white round shield so I can confirm. Because, if I pull up my notes, the heater shield and the tower kite shield, I think I've seen those before, but I don't currently, like, actually have where they're located. Although I think they were, like, at a shop or something. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and just get the Rite of Kindling real quick. No idea about Kite Shield? I still also do not know the whereabouts of the Thorns armor. Wait, how about you piss off? Okay, so my bonfires being lit does remain. Okay. A question. Is there anything exclusive to online play? Like, I think I remember Kamikaze mentioned an enemy type. Is there any, like actual significant content locked behind online? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do the guys have to respawn? I don't want them to respawn. Bro, stop running away. Just die. Die. Thank you. Content? There are a lot of mechanics. I guess, like, game. No, that doesn't help. I mean, there's the items that specify online play, which I guess those would count. But, I mean, like... Because the only thing that I know about online content is the PvP stuff. I mean, like... Yeah, like parts of the map, items as a whole. Like things that someone would consider to be part of the game itself. Although that's very vague. Oh, fuck. I guess a better question would be, is there any significant part of the game that I'm missing out on by not using online? Can be gotten, just can't use. Okay. Fuck off! You were saying something about me being a god? There are a lot of PvP systems, nothing else. Anything regarding PvP is completely irrelevant. That's not something I'm interested in. Anything regarding other players that are not myself. Oh, piss off! Any exclusive single-player content in online mode? Yes. That would be a better way of phrasing it. Basically, like, stuff that doesn't technically need other players, but the devs just locked it behind multiplayer because you're intended to use other players. Kind of like, just as a hypothetical example, if there was like a weapon or an armor set that's locked behind some multiplayer interaction. The vagrants? Okay. Can you stop spinning? He thinks he's a bone wheel. Bro's just trying to be one of the homies. Okay, I'm clipping that. Really? Uh... Okay. That's very interesting that it does not use, like, that they're able to attack after they're dead. I was kind of expecting it to be the Mega Man principle, where all of the boss attacks just stop having hitboxes after the boss's health hits 0. Oh, you only keep the covenant you're currently in. I suppose that's fair. I think they shot the projectiles before they died. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Or they started the animation. If you could kindle 3 times at once? Oh, that's a bit tedious. Yeah. Either kindle 3 times at once, or, like, just have it automatically kindle as many times as you currently have available. I could ask how many humanity? That's a good point. Well, it would max out at 3 only if you have not... if you have the right of kindling. If you don't, then it would max out at 2. I do think that if that, like, for that hypothetical feature, reverting to humanity, I still think that should be manual.
Hello there. But no, go ahead.
Nom. Okay. Okay, so there is... Okay, I don't know if the... Gwendolyn and Lord Gwyn probably have different boss soul weapons. Okay. what to do. I guess there is the Solaire good ending. Onion and quest line. Um I don't remember if there was I don't know I don't think there was very many other NPCs. Test out with onion route. No, I have that written down. I guess there's the pyromancy dude. Technically, like, he goes off on his own, but then I couldn't find him again, so I don't know if he just died or some shit. Hmm. Uh, the fucking Cat Covenant ring. That bullshit. Does Big Hat Logan have anything else? Oh, true. Big Hat quest line. Big Hat's hat. Thorn's armor. I still haven't found the Thorn's armor. I'm gonna fucking reformat this shit. Okay, so items. Thorn's armor. Big hat. Bosses. Dark Moon Gwendolyn. Boss Soul Weapons. Rip in peace to the Lord Gwyn soul that turned into absolute dog shit. Cut final door. True. That can go away. Covenants. Okay, so Way of White. Kill patches early. Chaos. The Chaos Covenant is 0 is okay. So there's the Great Chaos Fireball, and then you get Chaos Storm. And my guess, given that most people, presumably don't save Solaire immediately, I'm gonna guess the Izalioth door is tied to the Chaos thing. Because I dumped like over 100 soul into not soul over 100 humanity into this, so if that's a really high tier reward, it's possible that that's just something most people would not have found before defeating the fucking centipede demon. because you would have to not only find the Chaos Covenant, you would have to also uh, give that much humanity. Okay, the Dragon Great Sword, I know about that. Boss drops, yeah, kind of a thing. Trigger for prompt leaving. I suppose a lot of people even miss that solar area altogether since it's a bit out of the way. Once you go down to the Bed of Chaos and when you have to worry about. Fair, fair. I suppose this thing, me knowing this thing existed, is a pseudo spoiler that happened. Because there has been zero indication that there's anything you can use this for other than just casting pyromancy. Onion dying there was new to me. I always kill the two enemies before talking to him. Yeah, that is fair. Okay, so the Cat Covenant Ring. Big hat. Okay, so boss drops. Okay, so the Big Hat quest line. Big Hat's hat is up here by items. And then Thorn's armor is also up here. Miscellaneous. Okay. Not really a boss, but I'm just gonna leave it there. Uh, DLC. I feel like there was something. Oh yeah, NPC deaths. Moss Merchant. Uh, Pyromancer. The DLC, Ultimate Unsolved Mystery. Okay, so there's the Pyromancer, the Moss Merchant, Big Hat, Onion, Onion's daughter. Technically, they're Soul Heir if you kill them before they get infected. While on the screen, the spoiler. Oh, that's a very good point. Uh, Hang on. I can fix that. Okay, so copy that. And then if I take this, shrink it down some, I can shove it here. It's not super visible, but it's better than not being there at all. Okay. So there's the Magic Smith. Four Kings Guard. I don't think I killed him. No, I have killed him, but I have not killed him to just get the key to do the Four Kings early. Ooh, Cat Covenant. What's her name? Like Cat Aria or some shit? Because it's not, you said you'll test what happens if you do Four Kings early because you were confused whether it would soft lock you. That's a good point. Let's go ahead and do that. Because, I mean, this is New Game Plus. It's the start of the game anyway. Needed to kill Sif first. True. Okay, let's go murder a dog. And then we will go. Wait. No? Oh, wait. Box? Oh, that's lame. That's so lame. You keep all the other rings except for that one. You fucking keep the Covenant ring. Although that is interesting. You are able to throw away the Covenant of Artorias. You're not allowed to sell it, but you are allowed to throw it away. But I suppose you can just kill Dark Moon Gwendolyn to get that soul, if you are not able to do the Four Kings. Which, actually... Do 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 do. Put boss Lord Souls. So that's Seth, Nito, Bed of Chaos, 4 Kings. Technically, Lord Gwyn isn't a Lord Soul, but Gwendolyn, maybe. Sif can be the first boss ever. I mean, I don't think it's super wild. This is a very open-ended game. Also, somebody did mention apparently it is possible to kill that dude, but they're protected by walls, so that's going to be interesting to figure out. Let's see if I can kill this guy before they properly wake up. Okay, damn. The answer is no. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because that's... I definitely foresee that becoming a crutch. Although I have a decent amount of health anyway. Now he's awake and angry. Yeah, but I can just run past him. I am slightly surprised that they don't have you start with the ability to warp for New Game Plus. Although, I suppose that could potentially break progression. In terms of, like, what items you need, like, key items. I think I'll break them. Yeah, but, I mean... Unless there's New Game Plus exclusive content, personally, I don't think it matters if it breaks stuff. Because it's New Game Plus, the player has already beaten the game. Get the move! Okay. I thought when he jumped, I thought his wing was going to keep a hold of me and just throw me off of the edge. I was fully expecting that to happen. You know, I was going to say I could have potentially saved some time by just going through New Londo, opening the door, but I would have had to deal with the ghosts, so that might have actually taken longer. Actually, New Game Plus is probably the way to go for upgrading all the bonfires. Assuming the random enemy humanity resets, you're probably skilled enough by now to be able to keep most of that. So then you just get to the bonfires and you can just start lighting them up. Just go and get the Rite of Kindling early. Oh, double stab. Yo, another weed shield. Nice. Although I don't need two. Observation, all the bosses you can fight first without glitches. Taurus, Copra, Gargoyles, Kalak, Sith, Knight, Pinwheel, and Stray. Unless I'm missing someone. Stray Demon would require you being able to get back to the asylum, which, with my current understanding, requires access to the elevator. Unless there's some really janky parkour you can do. And the elevator would require you go through Tauros Demon. You can access Parish right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. Yeah, Master Key is too strong. It should not have been added to the game. I mean, it's cool for speedrunners, but other than that, it should not have been added to the game. How is shielding? I beat the game. I am now on New Game Plus. I immediately ate Lord Gwyn's soul, and it only gave me 20,000 soul, which is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Are you... What the fuck is wrong with this game? Why does everything... Look at my health bar. It is fucking a quarter of the screen, and this bullshit is still killing me in 2 hits. Big and plus mean there's more stuff? With my current understanding, New Game Plus means you respawn at the very beginning of the game, you keep all of your shit except for the bottomless box and the master key. All the... Sorry. All of the key items are gone, but you start with the bottomless box and the master key. You also lose access to the Seal of Artorias ring, but I think that's just to force you to do Sif before you do Four Kings. It might also be so you can't get multiple instances of the Seal of Artorias. Also, on New Game Plus, rats have a higher drop rate for humanity. But other than that... Oh, you also spawn in with Lord Gwyn's soul. But, yeah, for the most part, you just keep all your shit. The bonfires stay lit, so you don't have to rekindle them all the way. You have to buy the crest again, too. Yeah, but, I mean, that's all key items. So that's not really special. but I did refine my list of the, as I have them labeled, unsolved mysteries, which is just all of the things that I know exist that I have not confirmed or have not solved. A save can be beaten in a video? Probably. Yeah, if you're able to just, like, seemingly New Game Plus just places you back at the start, so I would assume you can just loop it over and over and over and over. Okay, time for disappointment or relief.
You've got some nerve. Coming at me like that. I'll tear you to shreds, you bloody hollow.
Damn, talk about getting a stun lock. Damn, that's a goddamn jab, dealing fucking nearly half of my health. One can integer overflow the amount of souls. Oh yeah, but you'd have to get like to 2 billion or something. So good luck doing that in a lifetime. I want the Titanite Demon to get the final hit. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. He does drop the crest. That is a very, very, very big relief for No Soul. Because No Soul has no use for that guy anyway. Because you can't buy anything or upgrade anything. And honestly, being able to just flank him over and over and let the Titanite Demon kill him is very convenient. But, interestingly enough, he drops the crest. He does not drop the smithing box for repairing or upgrading. If you had more content. You know, that's something that I had not thought about until you brought it up. And now I wish you hadn't brought it up. I mean, I guess I'll find out next time. Grammy? Looks good on my end. For the most part, anyway. But yeah, that is insanely convenient for no soul. Otherwise, the optimal run back would probably be fucking Undeadburg down through Hovel's Tower, past the Hydra, and then up the ladder. Dude? I think the cave would be closer than Undeadburg. The cave would connect up. Sorry, I'm trying to fight and think at the same time. Oh yeah, no, the cave would 100% be closer. Yeah, because Undeadburg, you'd have to go all the way through Undeadburg, down the tower, and then through the Crystal People. For the cave, you would just, yeah, you would just go, you'd kill the Black Knight, get him out of your way, and then it's just a few loops. So yeah, no. Almost certainly closer, but yeah, definitely a lot less enemies. Okay, I killed one of your people, but that was self-defense.
What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes. Oh, I see. 'Tis a pity indeed. That this is thine stubborn choice alone, if thine mind should be altered. For
I don't think I have the range to kill them using a fucking shield.
what dost thou? Aye, and now thou art.
No.
That this is thine, if thine mind. What dost thou? I am very glad. And now.
I always forget about the crystal. That wouldn't work, I don't think. The crystal ring shield shoots at a downward arc.
If mine senses fend them off, sir, I shall summon others who will by their honor. Thou shalt receive great reward. But thou must, the clan darest not in.
Yeah, and even if you're locking on, the crystal ring shield still aims downward. And I imagine the cat's just gonna fucking teleport away as soon as you attack them. Okay. I'm gonna deal with Civ. And then I think I'm gonna go firebombs. True. But I mean, all of those are like relatively weak damage. And the cat, if the cat just teleports away, then it's not gonna matter. Okay, I'm gonna do a Sif, and then I'm gonna see what happens if I activate an invader while wearing the ring. Actually, that would be a cool New Game Plus feature. Having more and more invaders become available as you do loops, because the player is presumed to be better and better at the game. Wait. Okay. That actually doesn't say used the Seal of Artorias, but they do have a animation of pulling something out of your ass. Do you have to have the Seal of Artorias to open both doors? Because that would ease a lot of my issues. No? Okay. Hey, yo, look, it's the thing that I fucking can't equip two of. I don't understand why you can't equip two of the same ring. I feel like they should be able to stack. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, I can kind of reach. Oh my goodness, they have the Iron Golem syndrome. I was just about to say, I wonder where Pritha is. No, this is New Game Plus. I did beat Gwen. Oh, fuck you. Yes, I did beat the game. Although, I may have beaten the game, but there's a lot of shit left in my stuff that I have not done. Okay, so... Okay, I didn't actually have Andre in this list. Oh, bosses. Smo Phase 2? That's a thing. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, drink some water and stuff. I will be right back. Okay, hello, I exist. I had to finally beat the game. The final boss was a bit underwhelming, to be honest. We got more boss run backs, which was annoying. But one thing that was good is the shield stopped being an invincibility button. So I actually had to fight them properly. Also, I was able to fucking poise break that guy, which it, I I should not be able to poise break the final boss. Also, interestingly, the so-called Lord of Cinder, weak to fire, as it turns out. You know, Kamikaze, I should probably just give you a command that just lets you change the OBS scene back to the game if I forget. New game plus buffs every enemy. So I don't know. I do have a very strong weapon at the moment, but I haven't noticed anything being buffed. Have you beaten every boss? No. No, I have not. No, I have not found the DLC. I also have not beaten Dark Moon Gwendolyn, and I have not beaten Phase 2 of Smo. Okay. Core commands triggered. OBS set current. OBS set active scene. Main game. Okay, Kamikaze, if you would do exclamation mark OBS dash game, please. Okay. Okay, that works. If there is a better command, like just a more easier one for you, I can change the input prompt. Exclamation mark screen, maybe? It's not a super descriptive command, but we can just remember what it means. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Go ahead, test. Okay. Now, if I'm a dumbass, other people can deal with it. My current plan for the DLC is I'm going to just play the base game until I have done everything that I am able to discover and figure out. Going through all my notes, scouring all of the small mysteries I have not solved. And then if I still can't find the DLC, I'm going to purchase the original copy of the game and to compare and contrast, like, what exists here that does not exist there. And then if I still can't figure it out, I will probably have one of my mods give me, like, some slight hints. Why the fuck am I on medium roll? Oh, it's because I'm a dumbass. I'm dead. Woo! Purchasing game is a great game. Yeah. Well, I mean, I need to solve the puzzle, so I want access to all of the data available. And also, like, I imagine people originally messing around with the DLC, they would probably have access to being able to just disable the DLC, so they could compare and contrast. And I don't mind giving From Software some extra money. I support the things they're making. Dead. Poor dog is my Twitter, but you said it. Well, maybe if you would join the stream when I'm not fighting the dog wouldn't be harmed so much. I'm sorry, 120,000? See, that's the kind of shit that I was expecting from the Soul of Gwyn. Okay, so now I'm going to go do 4 kings to see if it soft locks me if I fight them without the fucking teleport. Gives you more soul because your level ups cost a lot more. Makes sense, makes sense. Because that definitely felt like a lot, like, because I'm pretty sure Lord Gwyn themselves only gave me like 70,000. Yeah, that definitely felt like a lot more than normal. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if standard enemies deal more damage. It feels like they do. Because, like, usually it's only bosses taking out, like, half of my health in a single hit. Three times souls? Apparently normal stuff only gives 40,000. Interesting. Does the soul modifier apply to standard enemies? You know what would be really funny? Is if the DLC was actually only available in New Game Plus, so it would have been impossible for me to find it anyway. Certain drop rates are enabled with you. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, like the rat, I believe the rat gets plus 1% to drop humanity every New Game Plus, up to a maximum of 10%. I believe that's what Kamikaze told me was on the wiki. Humanity drops in general are increased too? Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna have a health bar the size of the screen. I'm gonna get hit by with the super mega nuke, and the damage is still going to be not visible. Kind of invest in this test because I've never seen anyone do 4 kings this round. I don't anticipate 4 kings themselves being super hard, unless damage is increased, in which case it might be annoying. But yeah, I'm going to intentionally leave all of my warping items in the box, with the exception of the dark sign, because when I initially beat 4 kings, I already had the Lord Vessel, so I could just teleport away from the bonfire. But if I didn't have Lord Vessel, I would be stuck there. So I'm curious if it just doesn't spawn the bonfire until you have Lord Vessel. Or... because, like, if it does spawn a bonfire, but you don't have Lord Vessel, there is no way to leave. Because if you rest at the bonfire, then you're stuck there. because all of your teleport methods just take you back to the last bonfire you rested at. Unless the game just has a hard check. No, I'm saying if you do rest, if you are intentionally trying to soft lock. Like, my guess is either the bonfire doesn't spawn until you have Lord Vessel, or even with resting at it, the game just has a hard check and just warps you to the second to last bonfire. Honestly, it would be super funny if the game does just allow you to soft lock yourself. It's like, oh, you went into the abyss without a way to leave the abyss? Okay, now you're stuck in the abyss. Say hi to Artorias. If it's a secret boss. Oh, you actually get to fight Artorias. That would actually be really cool. Maybe even not Artorias, but just a secret boss. Okay, definitely want this. I have so much shit in my inventory. Okay, so Covenant, probably magic defense. Box, do I have transient? I do. Yeah, sure, lightning. Why not? Oh, you know, I keep thinking of ideas that would be cool or funny. Like, a rare mimic drop where it's just half of the chest is a shield. Or, better yet, the entire thing is the shield. And its strong attack is it opening and closing to do a bite attack. Maybe make a backup before trying. Ooh. Enemies might have more health. I'm pretty sure this one-shot them previously. Either more health or just more stats in general. I'll make a backup. Okay, save file backups, Dark Souls. And time to see if I remember where the fuck this save file is. The answer is no. No, I do not. Google. Google, save me. Okay, user profile. Oh, it's in documents. Usually things are in fucking program files. Made a backup right at the insurance. Oh, I'll make another backup. Or rather, that's a good idea to make another backup. I just wanted to make a backup as soon as you said it because I would forget. Okay, it does not remember that the transient curse is active, which makes sense. Okay, so it does not have an indicator for New Game Plus. Oh wait, no, I could look at the alternate view. No, okay. You played the Talos Principal games? I think that's just wrong. I would highly recommend the Talos games. They are amazing. Although, if you don't mind waiting a little bit, sometime this year, I think Q1, the first game is getting a remaster, which is going to add an expansion. Portal-style puzzle games? Yeah, spatial awareness type puzzle games, but also philosophical and lore stuff as well. Come on, let me get the fuck. Okay, yeah, just have all of your attacks offset perfectly. So I'm not allowed to do actually anything. You know what there should be? There should be a ring that simulates being cursed. Like, similar to the transient curse, but like, because you're able to just equip it and unequip it at will, maybe it is the full curse, like with the half health and everything. I think that would be a useful item. I mean, the transient curse is more than effective, especially given how often they drop. We'll probably wait for that before playing both. Looks to be a pretty lengthy series. Yeah, they do have DLC. I think Talos 1 is definitely shorter than Talos 2. Talos 2 took me like around a month, and I wasn't even able to finish everything because some of the DLC puzzles are very hard. I find it very odd that the transient curse gets the golden item drop. I wonder if that's to make it so you can't tell if it's the Ghost Blade. How much rare is Transient Curse? With how often it drops, I can't imagine it's any more than it's any less than 5%. Yeah, 5%. No, I'm just gonna leave. I don't need to fight you. I kind of don't want to fight you. Oh, I definitely want to kick this. Items dropped by non-respawning enemies are very rare items, in case both are violated. Yeah, that was never. Because, like, for the Chaos bug, the red Titanite chunk is a 0.5% chance. And that's not even a glowy thing. Maybe they consider 5% to be rare. Maybe it's like rare relative to the area of the game you're in? Because this is technically an early game area. But then again, like, the Silver Knight shield is a 1% drop, and that's not considered yellow. Maybe it's just chosen on a per item basis, and it's just arbitrarily whatever they wanted. Hey, can you fuck off? Okay, I think the safest bet is to just run past here and then pick them off one at a time. Also, one thing that's very interesting is the transient curse doesn't have an icon on the HUD, despite it being technically a status effect. Oh, that's a grapple. I thought that was just a long-range attack. What if it's for items dropped by enemies that don't ragdoll? No, the Chaos Bug ragdolls. And it's, or at least the, the guaranteed Sunlight Maggot is a, yellow. We haven't seen the below normal drop? Yeah. Hello.
Well, do you mind? I'm an old, but I don't.
Ah, you are no different from the rest. So be it. I am Ingward, the guardian of the seal. Prepare to meet your doom.
Hello, Ingward. It's time for you to die.
How could I allow this? Forgive me.
You didn't allow shit. You didn't have a say in the matter. Also, I do appreciate that they just give you the key rather than dropping it as an item, in case you somehow managed to lure him into the water. You can kill him. Oh, true. You could just fucking snipe him with arrows or something. Oh. I don't like that. That's rude. Okay. If I do reload that save file, that's going to invalidate the death counter. Although this isn't... I think after I beat the game, I don't think the death counter matters as much anymore. Really? Fuck off. Okay, for a second I thought he was just going to not spawn. Oh. Okay, fire damage, not doing all that much. It crashed? No, I closed the game. Damn, that looks like it's like just exactly 50 health, 50%. Okay, maybe divine. Oh, fuck off with the clipping on the edges. Fuck you. Fuck you for hiding behind that corpse. Okay, and boss stats are definitely increased. Enemy stats probably just as a whole. Wait, no, wrong direction. Fuck. Ugh, my neck is so sore. I wish it would stop that. Yeah, it definitely feels like everything has increased stats. Oh no, things definitely have increased damage, because normal-ass enemies are dealing half of my health in a single hit. Like the fucking moss things, those little fern plants, they dealt half of my health with a single hit. Oh, right. Equipping the mask doesn't actually give me the health. I have 160 stamina. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 26, 27, 28. 160 divided by 28 equals bullshit fractions and decimals. Okay. I was trying to figure out exactly how much stamina one of those small notches is on my health. On my bar, rather. Okay, I only got about 20 minutes remaining. What are you talking about? Why Why would it have to wait to kill the boss? Oh yeah, no, definitely increased stats. Because this exact same weapon was doing like all but a sliver of their health, and now it's doing barely more than half. Well, I mean, if I just immediately get a successful attempt, I could probably kill the boss in under 20 minutes. I'm running down here just to de-aggro them. Oh, and I'm fucking at half health. So I'm gonna have to waste one of these. Well, 19 is better than 7. The fuck was that damage? That wasn't that. I don't even think that was in the high damage hitbox. Just let it hit me. I'm dead. I tried to quit out, It doesn't let you quit out during the death animation. Okay. I mean, understandable that it would not let you save in the middle of the boss. Actually, no. No. No, it's not understandable that it would not let you save in the boss arena. If the player loads into the boss arena, just fucking spawn them at the start of the fight. And then just kill them and teleport them out. Oh, fuck you. Oh wait, no, that's just the kaboom. Ooh, got the heal in. You know, I'm starting to think that the spam buttons to escape the grapple is just a meme that the community tells new people because it doesn't do anything. There's no visual indicator at all. I don't like this fight. The boss takes too many hits. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off! Just... That's it. I know that's exactly why they put those bullshit overhangs. Just to be annoying. What the fuck is wrong with you? I was dodging. Okay, I think I'm done. Because I'm getting into a very bad headspace, and there's only 12 minutes left, so I'm gonna call it there. I don't want to just be yelling in frustration for the rest of the stream. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you all for being here. The game is won. I think for tomorrow, I'm going to remove the shield only from the stream title, because that is now done until I go back to actually record it properly. You can put New Game Plus. True. Okay, so game, New Game Plus. Okay. Okay.